time I tell them, you know why the ladies love me? Because when they're done with me, I make a great pair of shoes. Wavy had to leave. He had something sexy to do. Now, a lot of people say never, under any circumstances, wear a comedy hat on television. And I'll tell you why. Johnny Carson said this because he said, what happens is you come out with a funny hat on and you get a laugh when you arrive wearing the funny hat, which I noticed I didn't even get. But when you get a laugh when you're wearing the funny hat. Craig, are you wearing a funny hat? No, just something happened. And he said, what happens though that you're wearing a funny hat and then you get the laugh and then you're stuck there wearing this hat. Looking like a damn fool. And I'm like, but there's one exception to that, and that's today. Because today is Leif Erikson Day. Do you know, I always wondered why they never had a Viking in the Village People. They should have had a Viking in the Village People, right? That would have made sense, because you get the construction worker and the cop and the, you know, the butler or whatever it was. But you know what? YMCA, my lord. But I realise now why they didn't, because you do YMCA.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by... Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Okay. I know. Please. I know what you're thinking at home. I know what you're thinking at home. You're thinking, wow, they've turned up the audience machine pretty high. Oh, the fake applause-o-meter must be off the charts. Either that or Craig has in some way bribed these people. How could a man like that do that? Maybe with favors? Here, what kind of favors are you talking about? Little pieces of chocolate? Yes. Wherever I go, I throw little pieces of chocolate. I'm like a creepy guy outside of a school. Oh yes, it's a great day for America, everybody. Yes, it is. Friday, of course. Thank the Lord, Friday. Do you know what happened this week? There was a Swedish man this week. I happen to know this because I read the newspapers. I don't. I read blogs. That's where you find the truth about yourself. Some of you people really got to calm down. I think you know what I'm saying. Anyway, a Swedish man this week who drank a bottle of vodka and woke up to find a 15-inch penis tattooed on his leg. That is outrageous. In all the years I was drinking, I never once woke up to find a 15-inch penis on my leg. Hey, guess what? Never mind Sweden. The French people are going crazy this week. They're like, what's the coming to go? They're pretending to be Italian. They're so upset. And I'll tell you why. Because there's a fast food restaurant being opened and built inside the Louvre, you know, the big art gallery in Paris. I can't tell you the name of the fast food restaurant, but it rhymes with McDonald's. Think of the golden bee. I can't imagine one of those McDonald's inside the Louvre. But it's already affecting the artwork. Have you seen the Mona Lisa? Take a look at the Mona Lisa now. Look at that! Oh, man. We got a new application for the computer. Anyway, today's not just an ordinary Friday, it's my favourite Friday of the year. Now, I know I always say that. It's like, oh, you always say it's the favourite day of the year, Craig. Well, it is today. I mean it this time. Because today is Leif Erikson Day. Yes! Thank you, Norwegians. It's a real holiday. This is a real holiday to celebrate the Viking Leif Erikson. Do we have a graphic? We always have the graphic, Leif Erikson Day graphic. There it is. Now, Leif Erikson Day is, of course, very controversial. Some people are like, we've never heard of it. Well, let me tell you. Some people don't like it. And I hear you asking, who could object to the Leif Erikson Day? Everybody loves Leif Erikson. Not everybody. Italians, no. See, Leif Erikson is considered by historians to be the first European to land in North America, but Italians are like, well, what about Christopher Columbus? Well, actually, they're like, what's a coming to go, Christopher Columbus? He discovered America and the Tutti Frutti ice cream. Susquehanna hat company. I'm talking, you know the Italians I'm talking about, the ones in 1930s movies. The ones Anyway, Leif Erikson got to America 500 years before Columbus, but he was a Viking, and Vikings get a bad rap. Because Columbus got a whole city named after him in Ohio, and what did Leif Erikson get? He get Leif Garrett named after him. Leaf blowers. All right. I'll try and stop punning on leaf. I'll leave it alone. All right. I know. I'm definitely stopping now. That's it. No more. Whew, I hear you say that's a leaf. I'm done. I won't do it anymore. I will not do it anymore. Thank you very much. Anyway. Now, some historians argue who discovered America. They're like, oh, no, was it Leif Erikson or was it Columbus? Well, personally, I think it's very hard to discover something if there are already people living there. That is like discovering... Hey, don't applaud like I said something political. You'll get me in trouble. Saying you discovered it is like discovering kids at the Octomom's house. There's already people there, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be involved in the argument of who discovered America. I am the least controversial guy in late-night television. Shut up. Shut up. Do you know how hard this is for me? Do you know the kind of week I've had? Let's get back to Vikings. Yeah, Vikings. You know, Vikings. Vikings don't have much influence in America because they didn't stay that long, right? They sailed over here, they got drunk, and then they left. It's like the first time I came to America. But Minnesota... Are you gonna be all right? You gonna be all right? All right, you'll be fine. Look at me. Anyway, the Vikings. I was going to say a whole bunch of stuff about Vikings. We don't have any time now. We have to have commercials. And everybody at home is like, oh, come on, Craig, please tell us more about Vikings. And I'm like, I can't. We have to have commercials where you'll, instead of about Vikings, you'll learn about products. Who's sponsoring the show tonight? Someone awesome, I think. Who is the sponsor of the show? Does anybody know? Maybe it's CBS? Who is it?
Centrum Vitamins.
Centrum Vitamins? Oh! Well, hey, let me tell you this. How do you think I got so peppy? We'll take a break. We'll be right back, everybody.
If your life leaves you with questions, seek advice from under the sea. Dear Aquaman, please give your advice to me, Aquaman.
Featuring Tim Gunn.
Tim Gunn here. Aquaman's off fighting Black Manta. So you're stuck with me, I guess. Thank you, Enrique. Dear Aquaman, my doctor says that partaking of an oily fish several times a week is good for my health. Is that true? Well, I've heard Aquaman partakes of an oily fish 7 days a week. Her name's Nicole, or is it Nick? I can't tell, I'm not reaching under there.
Please give your advice to me, Aquaman.
Featuring Tim Gunn.
Welcome back, everybody. I know what you're thinking. Craig, why have you got a parakeet on your desk? Well, obviously it's Leif Erikson Day. And I'm trying to find a puppet which will in some way be as popular as Wavy the Wavy Crocodile, because everybody loves that crocodile, but you don't know what it's like being with him. When you're not here, he hurts me. I just smiled at a puppet. What'd I do? No, and I was thinking, well, this thing might work. Wait. I haven't tried it out yet, and I don't know what kind of name I would give it. So I thought what I'd do is have a competition where you write in the name that you think this... what is this, a cockatoo?
Cockatoo.
I like a cockatoo. Apparently I'm not the only one, but the... what we'll do is we'll have a competition. What to do, everybody? So what I thought I would do is... we'll have a competition. We're going to have a competition starting next week. Well, I'd like you to email in the suggestions for the name of this bird. And when I get a name for it, I'll introduce it into the show to do, remote pieces. I'll send it off to cover red carpet events and everything, where it can ask celebrities, what they think about world events and stuff. Because no one can help us more in world events than celebrities. Please, please. Don't applaud the celebrities because they do it for, you know, because they want to help. Craig, are you mocking celebrities? Why, yes I am. But Craig, if you mock celebrities, they might not come on your show. Oh, don't give... Ooh la la! Welcome back to the show tonight where we're starting a competition to name the cockatoo. Name the cockatoo. And we have a winner. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to meet Brian. Yeah. Unless, of course, you know differently. Hey, Brian, do we have time for email? Oh, yeah! That's not good for him, is it? Let's try it again. Brian, do we have time for email? Why, yes, indeed we do, sir. Certainly promise. You know what I think is good about this show? Not much, I'll agree, but at least you get to see it being made. Because what's happening now? That's all we got? All right. Do we have time? Let me, I have to do this talk show thing where you move stuff around your desk like, oh yeah, I've got to move stuff around, because... And then do this as well. Do we have time for email? Yeah! All right, this is not going to get read. This is from Raphael in Pittsburgh in America. Pennsylvania. Raphael says, Craig, don't you hate when you go to shake a man's hand and all they do is lightly squeeze the tips of your fingers? No, I don't hate that. All right, I hate it a little bit. Well, you know, I'm still European. Even though I'm an American citizen, I'm still European. So if you give me a little bit of that, I'm like, oh, hello. This is from Rick in Wausau, Wisconsin. Rick says, hi, Craig. It dawned on me the other day that if Great Britain had won the Revolutionary War, you wouldn't have had to change your citizenship. Yeah, but you would have. So, either way, just paperwork. This is from Pamela in Jacksonville in Florida. Pamela says, that's one of those names you don't know if it's a guy or a girl, isn't it, Pamela? Pamela says, Dear Craig, if you could visit the International Space Station, would you go? Yeah. Well, it depends. How long do I have to be there? Like a day? All right, I'll do it. May I take my puppets? This is from Charlie in Ithaca in New York. Charlie says, I am a freshman at college and just began taking a sociology course. I had no idea society was so screwed up. Yeah, well, you wait till you finish the course. And then maybe, you know, do your master's by driving on any freeway in the world. Do you know, whenever I think people, I'm full of good and kind thoughts about people and think, oh, everybody's nice, love, man, love. And then I go on the freeway and I think, ah. This is from Bob in Trenton, New Jersey. All right, Bob. I feel like that's one of those names, isn't it, Bob? You don't know if it's... Bob says, I don't like it when you throw emails and papers on the floor. Do you notice that Bob's email was all in capital letters? It used to be back in the day, if you wanted to let someone know you were crazy, you used green ink. But now it's just capital letters. I'm not calling you crazy, Bob. What? I don't like it when I throw them on the floor either, but I have to do it. You know why? Because I'm bad. I'm bad and I can't be tamed. I'm so bad, I throw bits of paper on the floor. This is from Guido in Long Island in New York. All right, hey, that's what it says. If there's one thing I've learned on this show, do not mock people's names. All right, Guido says, the last few times I have played tennis with my girlfriend, I let her win to boost her ego a little bit. But she actually thinks she's better than me. Should I keep on letting her win, or do you think it's time to break out my inner Agassi? You play tennis with a girl? Gotta take a break. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Cheap library music doesn't cost CBS any money. Do. Maybe like $20 per year. Do. Hey, come on, guys in the band, knock it up. Oh, you're the man. My next guest is in a film. He's been in more than one, but he's in a new one. It's called Law Abiding Citizen. It's in theaters on October the 16th. Take a look at this. There now.
Is that how you want to play it? Huh? It's okay, Nick. I know you're angry. What if I said you was right and I was wrong? What if I had said, well, let's take him to trial, huh? Then I would say you're making progress. And we might have lost. And Ames and Darby will both go free. Don't you get that?
You didn't care, Nick. You didn't even try. You could have walked out of that courtroom with your head held high. I could have lived with that, Nick.
You in this.
I'm just getting warmed up. I'm going to pull the whole thing down. It's got to be biblical.
Please welcome Jerry Butler, everybody. Jerry Butler.
Is that one of your emails? Hello!
Welcome, Jerry. How are you?
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Can I just tell you how much I love this jacket?
Yes.
Look at it. It's lovely. Was it some kind of animal?
Yeah, I guess.
No, it's not. It's a special thing that isn't an animal so that girls will like you.
Well, that's what I kind of thought, that if it's gonna, I want people to love me. I also want to make people want to touch me.
I want to touch myself, generally, but especially when I have this jacket on.
Yeah. Do you enjoy touching yourself?
Love it. Love it. I do it at every point. Talking about touching myself, you know when you're talking about drinking a bottle of vodka, and I was thinking, I don't even drink. I don't drink. You don't drink.
Yeah.
And I still wake up every morning with a 17-inch penis.
Tattooed on my leg.
Tattooed.
Oh, I see, yeah.
You know? I don't...
No, I have to ask you. Please indulge us for a second. I want to ask you, how is Charles?
How is Charles?
Yeah, your boyfriend, Charles. How is he?
Oh, he's very good.
All right, good.
He's very good. I can't believe you brought that up.
You brought it up with a 17-inch penis on your leg.
And that's when I fold it in half. The other thing was talking about madness. You know when you were saying madness, it used to be a green pen?
Yeah.
And now it's capital letters. Listen, I tell you, every time he writes me the most horrible notes, but it's in capital letters. Look, I don't know if you can get that. You again. That's how much you love me. He writes me these lovely little notes like you again.
I wrote it in capital letters so you would know I was kidding.
Can I do this? Can I do what you do?
What, tear it up?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. No, hey. You upset Bob.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, Bob doesn't like it when we throw stuff on the floor.
Sorry, Bob.
Yeah. That's right. You can put that in your collection if you like.
I do.
How have you been? I haven't seen you since where? New York? No, back here? When did I talk to you on the phone?
I think we... Oh, yeah, we talked on the phone.
Yeah, because I went to see some of How to Train Your Dragon, the movie that we're both doing the voices in. Yep. Did you see any yet?
I did, but on a small screen, so I'm going to go this Friday.
Go and see it. It's awesome. And if I wasn't in it, I'd go and see it.
Yeah. I know. I've never heard this man so excited. I tell you, he called me up.
I phoned him up. I said, it's like Lord of the Rings or something.
It's incredible.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so, no, I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah. It's good, though.
But we play best friends in it.
Yeah,
you know?
Which is it's hard work for us. It's, now, did you take up the flying? Did you take a flying lesson?
I did two things. I actually just flew on a jet fighter plane. That I took a buddy of mine up and we did a dogfight and I was spinning the plane round. And
you were flying a jet fighter plane?
Yeah, they give you, you're pretty high up and they explain, I take the control, I push forward, pull up, spin it round. On my life, I don't know how I got to do that, but it was a lot of fun. Over the Mojave Desert.
Who let you do this?
Oh, no, I paid a fortune for it.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
No, there was no special favours there.
I thought it was like, what is this there? Because I'm a US citizen now, pal. Where's my F-16 right?
And then I did take a flying lesson, but now I have to. Yeah, I took a flying lesson on a single prop plane.
Do you like it?
I love it.
See, I told you. I told you you'd like it.
I know you did, and so I did it. But now I'm waiting. You know this TSA? Is it the TSA application?
Yeah. You're not a citizen?
No, I'm not a citizen.
That kind of slow you down a little bit.
I know. I have to prove I'm not a terrorist, and all my past misdemeanors are coming back to haunt me.
Yeah. Wait till the FAA starts asking you about liquor as well.
Oh, is that right? I can tell them about my 17-inch penis. No, tattoo.
Tattoo.
Yeah.
Hey, are you hosting Saturday Night Live this week?
Next week.
Next week?
No, this week. No. I don't know.
Tomorrow or next? A week tomorrow.
Yes, a week tomorrow. A week tomorrow. I'm confused.
Are you excited about it?
I'm very, very excited. And I know a couple of the guys on there, and I just did a movie with Jason Sudeikis, who's one of the funniest guys I ever met. So, but I'm nervous, So I need all your support, okay? Even if it's not funny. I don't get it. It's not funny, but
yeah, they're pretty good at that. I got them going for you. Are you nervous? Have you ever done stand-up before?
No, not like. Oh, by the way, maybe I talked about this before, but
what?
Bing Hitler.
Yeah.
I was at Glasgow University. I was a law student, and we had our Friday, that ball that once a year. But
I remember hearing about it, but
it was Mad Friday ball. That's right. Yeah, I think you were pretty. Yeah, you were pretty out of it. And he got so much abuse from the audience, and I was in the crowd actually. And he was actually brilliant comedian, but people there were so drunk. It didn't matter who got up
but
there.
To be fair, it was just really drunk people shouting at each other. It wasn't really.
They weren't there to listen.
They weren't there to listen, and I wasn't there to perform.
No, you weren't. No. They were like, yeah, and you were like,
Good times.
Good times, yeah.
Did you ever do stand-up, though?
Never did stand-up,
You
no.
should. Well, you're doing it on Saturday Night Live. Like, you'll do a monologue, right?
Could you? Oh, yeah, I've got to do a monologue.
Yeah.
So, no, I never did stand-up. I mean, I love to, I'm a real performer in front of my friends. I love to stand up at a dinner table and tell a joke or two, which
What about
is
dancing?
actually how, about dancing.
Yeah, dancing. You could do a bit of dancing on that show.
I could
You're
do
a
a
great
bit of
dancer,
dancing.
bro.
I can't, where's that?
Great dancer. Really good dancer.
When I did Gamer, there's a, if anybody saw it, but there's the three people.
Oh,
They just happen to be in
knock
this
it
area.
off.
But there's a scene in there where the kid's controlling me, and I do this thing where he controls me, and that was 2 years ago, and literally I was in it. I can't stop doing it. I just do this the whole time. I was actually going to walk on.
It's
and walk
good.
along
It's
the
good
floor.
with that jacket. It is. It's good with that. You're like a big sexy fish.
I love this jacket. I'm coming into the audience, and you're all going to get a little rub, right?
Hang on. If you're gonna do that, you're gonna need this.
Yeah. I love this stuff. I have this doctor who tells me that I keep getting sick because I'm always kind of like biting and sticking my fingers in my mouth. This sounds disgusting.
And your nose too.
And my nose,
yeah.
yeah. But I'm always, and people always shake your hand, so they're like, "Hey, nice to meet you," and you know, like, especially a premiere where you literally shake like 1,000 hands, and then
Really?
you walk away and you're all nervous. You're like, and then 2 days later, you're like, "Achoo!"
Have you had you had a flu shot?
I did.
Yeah. Have you had the swine flu shot?
No, I haven't had the swine
No,
flu.
you got to have that too. I had the flu shot, and then I've got to have a swine flu shot. And I'm like, ow, it hurts. And I was like, when they were giving me the flu shot, she was giving me a flu shot there, and I was holding out my hand like that, and she sees this tattoo, and she went, how can you complain about a flu shot when you have that? I said, but that's cool. Flu shots are nerdy.
Yeah. No, that's very true. That's great. That's very funny.
Yeah.
No, a buddy, my uncle actually sent me a text saying, you know, a great thing to do is get on the underground or some busy place and start, you know, speaking really loudly about what a great trip you had to Mexico, how you traveled, and you're like, yeah, and then you hang up. It's like, you know, yeah, nice to speak to you anyway. Achoo! Which, let me get that? No, okay. You had a great time in Mexico. It was funnier when it just started out.
Yeah.
It's an old.
Yeah,
I'll text
you know what you want to do? That's how you want to open up on Saturday Night Live. You got your opener, and when you got that's you. You're wedged in now. You're wedged in. You'll be fine.
I think Saturday Night Live just cancelled.
No.
They're like, oh no.
No, they're not watching. They're not watching this.
Oh.
No, they don't bother with that.
Yeah,
it's lovely to see. What's this film about? Do you go nuts in this film?
A little bit, but I think rightly so.
Yeah.
No, I play a fine, upstanding citizen, a law-abiding citizen actually, whose family are pretty brutally murdered at the beginning of the movie. And
It's a comedy?
It's very funny. Actually, there's funny moments. It kind of works on all levels because it has that popcorn element. It's scary as hell. And,
Really?
Oh yeah.
Do you go nuts in the movie?
I kind of go a little nuts.
You shoot up the joint?
I don't shoot up because it all happens within a prison, or a lot of it happens with me inside prison. So you spend a lot of the movie going, how is he orchestrating this string of attacks that he's carrying out? Because I'm basically there going, you know what? Okay, you made a deal, and I wasn't given any justice, so I'm back now. Deal with me. And
Yet you're still inside the prison.
And I'm still inside the
awesome.
prison. It's really, I got to tell you.
I don't know. I'm in seriously. I'm like, what?
Yeah. And it stars Jamie Foxx and Viola Davis, who was nominated.
She was here. She was here.
She was here?
Yeah. She sat right there.
When? You can't work that out. I love that. That's the worst question. I don't know. When was it?
Tomorrow. Monday.
That's great. Yeah, she was here tomorrow.
Jerry, we're out of time. Come back again. And you'll be great on Saturday Live. You'll be fantastic on it. I just know, but you should wear that jacket.
Definitely.
All right. Jerry Butler,
Great to
everybody.
see you.
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. My next guests are pop stars from France. Ooh la la. They're here performing Girlfriend or Girlfriend from their international hit record Wolfgang Amadeus Phoenix. Please welcome Phoenix, everybody. Phoenix. Do you know some people don't think farting kittens are funny? And do you know what I call these people? Al-Qaeda.